Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I need to put an exhaust system on the S10 because it basically rotted and fell apart. So, what's the old standby around here? Go to the store and score you a cherry bomb because cherry bombs pretty much sound good on anything. Um, so I went ahead and grabbed a new cherry bomb. I think this one is 28-inch length. Let's see, 18-inch. So 18-inch length, 23-inch overall. Nice and compact. It'll fit right up underneath of the S10. Picked up a couple pieces of 2.5 ID pipe to hook to the catalytic converter that's underneath of the truck now, because that's about the only solid thing left on the truck, but it's rather loud and droning like. So what I'm going to have to do is I want to go ahead and weld my pipe to there, and I'm going to take this other one because naturally car parts stores don't keep two of any exhaust pipe on the shelf anymore because that's just silly, and why would they do that? So I had to buy this other one that had flares on both ends. I'm going to hack one side off and I'm going to weld that to the opposite side. That way if I decide I want to run a dump tube straight down, I can, because I'll have a flared end to put it against. But to me, this is the cheapest, easiest, and most inexpensive way to put an exhaust on something and give it a little bit of throat and a little bit of bass. Because a lot of these mufflers they got on the market now, they just make a lot of noise. They don't really do too much for performance. And to me, there's certain brands of mufflers out there that every time I hear a car go by with them on there, I can automatically say, oh, that's that. And it sounds like crap. So I prefer the old bassy cherry bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and get my other piece of exhaust cut here and get the flare off of it. So I'll set that up in the saw. Over here at the metal cutting bandsaw, which I've had for probably going on 10 years now, and I think I'm maybe on my third blade, which to me is pretty good. But I want to go ahead and take one of these flared ends off of here. And if I lay it flat in there, it's going to want to kick up a little bit, and I'll get a diagonal or, not a true cut on the end. I like to keep old pieces of metal around because these are the perfect height that if I go ahead and put this in there to cut it and clamp it on in there, now it's sitting perfectly level. I'll get a nice cut through here and won't have to worry about any crazy edges or anything else, because I do plan on welding this end to my cherry bomb to make a nice straight shot under the truck. Little bar comes down there, hits the switch, shuts it off after it's done cutting. And now if I ever need a 2.5 to 2.5 inch coupler, which are a few dollars at the car parts store, I got one sitting right there that I didn't use for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and take the wire wheel to this, clean my edges up, and start fitting it to the cherry bomb and get ready to weld. Alright, so I got my pipe cleaned up. Went ahead and just ran that on the wire wheel and got all the burrs taken out of it. Also took the stickers off. I think it's really tacky when people leave stickers on there, but y'all do what you want to do. It's your garage. I don't like it. And I also took my cherry bomb and ran that in the wire wheel to clean the paint off the edges, because when you're welding, you don't want to weld through things. You don't want to weld through paint. You don't want to weld through rust. You don't want to weld through grease or oil. That crap can catch on fire. So now I've got all my surfaces prepared. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the welder and get that set up and get ready to burn all this together. Okay, so I got my first section of pipe welded on the cherry bomb. And I was going to weld one on the other side, but I'm going to wait until we get this thing underneath of the truck to see where this backside falls. And if I can get a hanger on it, and I possibly might be able to kick it out in front of the back tire. So I'm just going to hold up on that for now. And probably get back on this thing tomorrow. It's getting a little late here.